to this guided meditation for lucid dream induction, a sleep story designed to help you unlock the boundless potential of your subconscious mind, guiding you gently into a realm where dreams become conscious landscapes for exploration and profound discovery. Now, allow yourself to settle even more deeply into this moment, feeling the gentle embrace of the surface beneath you, as if the very air around you is softening, inviting every part of your being to release any lingering tension it might be holding. Begin by bringing your awareness, ever so softly, to the very crown of your head, sensing the subtle warmth that may be present there, or perhaps just a faint, tingling sensation, a quiet hum of energy. As you simply observe this area, imagine a soft, warm wave of pure relaxation beginning its gentle journey there, like a delicate mist descending, soothing every single strand of hair, every pore of your scalp, dissolving away any thoughts or worries that might have been gently swirling. Feel the skin on your scalp softening, becoming pliable, utterly yielding to this pervasive calm. A profound release spreading across your entire head, a wave of peaceful surrender. This comforting wave of relaxation now begins its slow, deliberate descent, moving languidly over your forehead, smoothing away any tiny creases or lines, erasing any hint of a frown, leaving behind only an expansive, serene canvas of perfect stillness. Feel the muscles around your eyes begin to soften, truly letting go, as if they are sighing in relief, allowing your eyelids to become incredibly heavy, so deliciously weighty, resting gently closed, or perhaps just softly gazing, as you prefer, perfectly content. Notice the tiny muscles around your eyes, those that work so tirelessly throughout the day, now receiving permission to completely surrender, melting into a deep, unwavering repose, bringing a profound sense of ease to your entire visual system. The delicate skin around your temples also softens, feeling warm and supple, releasing any tension that might have accumulated there, as if a soft, velvet cloth is gently smoothing over any residual stress, leaving behind only a feeling of immense calm. The wave continues its luxurious journey, flowing down the bridge of your nose, past your cheekbones, which also soften and relax, descending further to your jaw, inviting your mouth to gently part, just slightly, allowing your lips to become loose and warm. Your tongue, too, releases its hold, resting softly in your mouth, feeling utterly unrestricted and heavy, as all the tiny muscles in your face, from your forehead to your chin, completely let go, melting into a state of profound peace. Feel the weight of your jaw loosening, completely unhinged, no longer gripping or holding, just effortlessly suspended contributing to an overall sense of deep facial repose. A quiet smile of inner contentment perhaps beginning to form. This sensation of calm is not just superficial. It's a deep, cellular relaxation, penetrating every muscle, every fiber, inviting every part of your face to simply dissolve into absolute stillness. A quiet, serene mask of tranquility settling upon you. Now, this delicious wave of relaxation drifts gracefully into your neck, releasing all the muscles that support your head, allowing them to lengthen and soften, as if your head is now cradled on a cushion of pure, effortless ease, feeling wonderfully heavy, yet supported, perfectly balanced. Feel the tension draining from your shoulders, those places that often carry the burdens of the day, as if invisible weights are being gently lifted away, melting completely, leaving your shoulders feeling wide, soft, and utterly relaxed, sinking down, 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 further into the supporting surface beneath you. Each vertebra in your neck, one by one, releases its hold, allowing a gentle elongation, a feeling of spaciousness to settle, as the muscles around them surrender fully to this quiet, deepening release, creating a soft fluidity throughout your cervical spine. The very air around your neck feels lighter, more open, as the subtle energy pathways here are cleared, allowing an unimpeded flow of tranquil sensation to spread outwards, radiating warmth and ease. This profound relaxation continues its downward journey, flowing effortlessly along your arms, reaching your upper arms, then your elbows, sensing the joints softening, becoming fluid and flexible, as if they are made of warm wax, gently melting into perfect comfort. The wave moves further into your forearms, feeling all the tiny muscles there relaxing, releasing, becoming wonderfully loose and heavy. A deep sense of stillness settling within the bones themselves. It spills into your hands, those remarkable instruments that do so much, allowing each finger, one by one, to fully release, to soften, to feel utterly pliable and warm, as if they are simply floating, wonderfully disconnected from any effort or tension. Feel the palms of your hands softening, becoming open and receptive, perhaps tingling gently with a sensation of pure energy, as every single muscle, every tendon, every cell in your hands and fingers lets go, truly surrendering. Imagine this wave of relaxation, this soft, warm current sweeping through every tiny joint, every intricate structure, bringing a perfect, quiet peace to the very tips of your fingers, dissolving any and all residual tension. Now, bring your attention ever so gently to the rhythmic, effortless dance of your own breathing, noticing the soft, natural inhale and the even softer, completely unforced exhale. There is absolutely nothing you need to do. No need to control or change or manipulate your breath in any way. Simply allow your body to breathe itself, noticing the gentle rise and fall of your chest, or the subtle expansion and contraction of your abdomen. Feel the coolness of the air as it delicately enters your nostrils, following its silent path down into your lungs, and then the gentle warmth as it quietly leaves your body, carrying away any lingering worries or concerns with each soft sigh of release. Let your breath become your anchor, a gentle guide in this journey inward, a silent, rhythmic lullaby that whispers peace and tranquility into every cell of your being, deepening this profound sense of surrender with each natural, unhurried cycle. The wave of relaxation now descends further into your chest, allowing your chest muscles to soften, to open, to release any tightness or constriction, feeling an expansive, peaceful ease settle across your entire ribcage, making space for your breath to flow even more freely, effortlessly. It flows into your upper back, releasing all the muscles that support your spine, allowing your shoulder blades to gently separate and broaden, spreading outwards, becoming wonderfully wide and soft, sinking deeper into the surface beneath you. The relaxation deepens, moving through your mid-back, feeling each vertebra releasing, one by one, creating a soothing fluidity, an oceanic ease that washes away any stiffness, any lingering tension, leaving behind only comfort and gentle warmth. This wave of release continues its descent, enveloping your lower back, that area that often carries so much, dissolving away any discomfort, any tightness, leaving your entire back feeling utterly supported, completely relaxed, soft, and supple. This beautiful wave of warmth and ease now flows into your abdomen, allowing your abdominal muscles to soften, to relax completely, to release any gripping or holding, feeling wonderfully supple and yielding, supporting the natural, gentle rhythm of your breathing. It washes over your hips, inviting your hip flexors, those deep muscles, to utterly let go, to release their grip, allowing your hips to feel wide, open, and incredibly heavy, sinking deeper, deeper, deeper into the comforting surface beneath you. Feel the deep sense of release spreading through your pelvis, grounding you, making you feel profoundly stable and secure, as every internal organ here also finds its natural, relaxed resting place, contributing to an overall sense of quiet inner peace. This feeling is one of complete surrender, a deep, pervasive calm that gently pervades every internal space, every inner landscape, inviting a silent stillness to settle. The wave of relaxation continues its journey down your legs, into your thighs, feeling the large muscles there softening, releasing, becoming wonderfully heavy, like warm sand, perfectly yielding. It flows past your knees, sensing the joints softening, becoming fluid and flexible, allowing any stiffness to simply melt away, leaving them feeling wonderfully free and eased. The wave moves further into your calves, releasing all the muscles there, allowing them to lengthen and soften, becoming wonderfully loose and heavy. A deep sense of stillness settling within the bones themselves. It spills into your ankles, allowing the joints to release, to become flexible, to feel wonderfully unrestricted, contributing to an overall sense of lightness and ease in your lower limbs. Finally, this profound wave of relaxation reaches your feet, allowing each foot, every tiny bone, every muscle, every tendon to fully release, to soften, to feel utterly pliable and warm, as if they are simply melting. Each toe, one by one, releases its hold, feeling wonderfully disconnected from any effort, sinking deeper into perfect comfort. Feel the soles of your feet softening, becoming open and receptive, perhaps tingling gently with a sensation of pure energy, as every single muscle, every tendon, every cell in your feet and toes lets go, truly surrendering. Imagine this wave of relaxation, this soft, warm current sweeping through every tiny joint, every intricate structure, bringing a perfect, quiet peace to the very tips of your toes, dissolving any and all residual tension. From the crown of your head to the tips of your toes, utterly at peace, profoundly relaxed. Now, take a moment to simply bask in this pervasive feeling of calm, this deep, serene quietude that has settled throughout your entire being. Every muscle, every fiber, every cell is now deeply relaxed, wonderfully heavy, utterly at ease. Notice again the effortless rhythm of your breath, a gentle, silent guide, a soft hum of life within you, gently lifting and falling, completely naturally, perfectly at peace. Feel the profound softness in your body, the weightiness, the warmth, the quiet stillness that permeates every corner of your being. You are safe, you are valued, you are completely at ease. As you continue to simply rest, deeply relaxed, imagine now a beautiful, softly lit spiral staircase beginning to form in your mind's eye, gently materializing before you. It is crafted from a luminous, milky white light, subtly shimmering, and each step is broad and inviting, perfectly smooth and warm to the touch, feeling like polished pearl. There is a delicate, ethereal glow emanating from within the staircase itself, casting soft, inviting shadows that dance around its graceful curves, creating an atmosphere of profound tranquility and safety. As you look down the gentle descending spiral, you can see a soft, vibrant, yet subtle kaleidoscope of colors swirling far below, like a warm, inviting mist, beckoning you further into this deepening state of relaxation. You understand instinctively that each step you take down this beautiful staircase will gently, effortlessly guide you into an even deeper state of profound peace and inner calm, a state where your consciousness expands and your awareness becomes beautifully fluid. With the next soft, natural exhale, imagine yourself taking the very first step down this luminous staircase. Feel the gentle, supportive touch of the smooth, warm pearl beneath your feet, a sensation of absolute security, completely balanced. As you take this step, feel a soft wave of relaxation wash over you once more, deepening the release in your forehead, softening your temples, allowing your eyelids to become even heavier, melting further into profound peace. You are descending effortlessly into a deeper state of conscious tranquility. Taking another soft, deliberate step down, feel the gentle pressure of your weight shifting, completely supported, completely safe. With this step, feel a warm current of relaxation flowing into your jaw, loosening it completely, allowing your tongue to rest even more softly. Your mouth gently parted, releasing all tension from your entire face, leaving it utterly serene. Now, you take a third step, feeling the gentle undulation of the spiral as you descend, perfectly at ease. With this step, a pervasive warmth spreads through your neck, releasing all the muscles that hold your head, allowing it to feel wonderfully heavy, yet perfectly cradled, supported by this profound relaxation. You are drifting effortlessly into an even deeper layer of calm. Taking a fourth step down, feel the soft, inviting glow of the staircase enveloping you, a radiant warmth spreading throughout your shoulders, allowing them to become wonderfully wide, soft, and utterly relaxed, sinking down, 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 releasing any remaining trace of tension. Each step is a gentle affirmation of your increasing peace, your deepening release, your profound journey inward. As you take the fifth step down, feel the wave of relaxation flowing through your arms, from your upper arms, through your elbows, into your forearms, and all the way to your fingertips, making them feel wonderfully heavy, warm, and delightfully pliable, completely at ease. Each step down is a conscious choice for deeper peace, a gentle surrender to the soothing currents of tranquility. Taking the sixth step, feel this profound calm settling deep within your chest and your upper back, allowing your chest to open, to release, your shoulder blades to spread, broadening, making space for your breath to flow even more freely, effortlessly, in its own natural, perfect rhythm. You are so wonderfully safe, so profoundly at peace, so utterly supported. With the seventh step, feel the relaxation flowing through your mid-back and lower back, releasing any stiffness, any lingering tension, allowing your entire spine to feel supple, long, and wonderfully eased, completely supported by the gentle glow around you. You are effortlessly drifting, gently floating into a deeper, richer dimension of calm. Taking the eighth step, feel the softness spreading throughout your abdomen and your hips, allowing all the muscles there to release, to soften, to yield completely, making you feel wonderfully grounded, stable, and deeply rooted in this profound sense of inner quiet. This is your safe space, your sanctuary of peace. Now, as you take the ninth step down, feel the soft, warm current of relaxation flowing through your thighs, your knees, and your calves, making them wonderfully heavy, loose, and completely at ease, as if they are made of warm, yielding clouds. Each step is an immersion into deeper layers of peaceful surrender. And finally, with the 10th step, feel this pervasive calm reaching your ankles, your feet, and all the way to the tips of your toes, making them feel wonderfully soft, warm, and utterly released, completely disconnected from any effort, perfectly at peace. You are now resting at the bottom of this beautiful, luminous staircase, surrounded by a soft, ethereal mist of vibrant, gentle colors, feeling incredibly heavy, wonderfully warm, and exquisitely relaxed. You have arrived at a threshold, a quiet, inviting space where your consciousness feels beautifully expanded, ready to explore. From this place of profound peace, gently bring your awareness to the notion of your own innate creative power, your infinite capacity to shape and experience worlds within the landscape of your dreams. This space, this dream space you are about to enter, is a canvas for your consciousness, a realm where your intentions, even the softest whispers of your desires, hold profound creative influence. As you drift even further into this beautiful state, simply know that you possess the inherent ability to become fully aware within your dreams, to awaken to the magnificent realization that you are dreaming. And with that awareness comes a gentle, effortless mastery over your dreamscape. This mastery is not about forceful control, but about a soft, loving intention, a playful curiosity that guides your experience, allowing you to sculpt wonders from pure thought. Imagine now a gentle, sparkling thread of golden light extending from the deepest part of your being, reaching outward subtly intertwining with the fabric of this impending dream. This thread represents your conscious intention to awaken within the dream, to recognize its fantastical nature, to become lucid. With each soft, natural breath, this thread grows a little stronger, a little brighter, gently preparing your mind for this exquisite journey of conscious dreaming. You are planting a seed of awareness deep within your subconscious, nurturing it with acceptance and trust, knowing it will blossom into full lucidity when the time is perfectly right, in the most effortless and beautiful way imaginable. To gently prepare for this awakening, we can invite a subtle awareness of what we call reality checks into our dreaming mind, not as a test, but as a playful reminder, a gentle query to ask, am I dreaming? Imagine yourself within this peaceful space, simply looking at your hands. Notice their form, the lines, the subtle textures. In your dreams, these details might beautifully shift, elegantly shimmer, or softly transform, offering a graceful cue, a tender nudge towards lucidity. Perhaps your fingers might lengthen slightly, or the lines on your palm might dance in new patterns, inviting you to realize the magical nature of your experience. There is no need for force, only a soft, observing curiosity, a gentle wonder at the ever-changing landscape of your inner world. As you consider this, you might also imagine glancing at an ancient, beautifully crafted timepiece, perhaps one adorned with intricate symbols rather than numbers. In the dream world, the hands on such a timepiece might twirl in impossible directions. The symbols might subtly shift their meaning, or even entirely new glyphs might appear, whispering secrets of the cosmos to you. This is simply a delightful prompt, a gentle invitation to pause and ask, is this the waking world, or am I now soaring through the boundless skies of my own beautiful dream? And with that soft question, the dream itself will joyfully reveal its true, wondrous nature to you, welcoming you into conscious awareness. You are moving closer now, ever so gently, to the threshold of this magnificent dream, a dream designed to be a personal sanctuary, a place of profound exploration and quiet beauty. Remember, within this dream, you are utterly empowered. Your every thought holds creative potential. Your every soft intention shapes the unfolding narrative, and your every curiosity opens new pathways of discovery. You are safe, you are loved, and you are the magnificent creator of your own inner universe. Trust in your beautiful intuition. Trust in the dream itself to guide you, and allow your consciousness to simply flow, effortlessly and joyfully, into the unfolding story. Now imagine a soft, shimmering veil, like spun starlight, beginning to gently part before you, revealing a breathtaking vista, a place of unparalleled ethereal beauty. You are standing, or perhaps floating, at the very edge of the Stellar Veil shoreline. The air here is impossibly soft, carrying a subtle, sweet scent, perhaps like night-blooming jasmine mingled with the crisp, clean aroma of a distant, unseen glacier. A fragrance that feels both ancient and utterly fresh, filling your lungs with profound peace with each slow, effortless breath. As you take a gentle inhale, you notice the cool, yet comforting, touch of this air on your skin, a delicate caress that speaks of other realms, a sensation entirely new, yet deeply familiar to your dreaming self. This is a temperature that feels perfectly balanced, neither too warm nor too cool, a harmonious embrace that cocoons you in pure tranquility. Before your eyes, a spectacle unfolds that transcends any waking experience. The ocean's gentle waves ripple with an incandescent, swirling bioluminescence, each undulation a dance of vibrant, living light. Picture the liquid itself, not just reflecting light, but being light, a fluid canvas of ever-shifting emeralds, deep sapphires, and soft, pulsing lavenders, swirling together in harmonious, slow-motion eddies. As each wave crests and softly breaks upon the shore, it doesn't crash, but rather sighs, scattering ephemeral sprays of pure starlight into the air, which then dissolve back into the shimmering ocean, creating a symphony of silent, glowing effervescence. The sound of these waves is not a roar, but a prolonged, deeply soothing hush, a soft, continuous whisper, like velvet brushing against velvet, carrying a distant, almost melodic hum that resonates deeply within your very bones, a lullaby from the cosmos itself. Above you, an inverted nebula stretches across the boundless sky, a breathtaking celestial tapestry woven from swirling gases and distant starlight, reflecting itself perfectly, yet subtly altered in the tranquil, bioluminescent waters below. Imagine gazing up into this cosmic masterpiece. Nebulae of rose gold and sapphire blue slowly unfurl like gigantic, silent flowers blooming in the heavens, their tendrils of light reaching out, intertwining with the inky blackness of space. The light from this nebula is the primary source of illumination here, a soft, diffuse glow that bathes everything in an otherworldly radiance, removing all sharp edges, making the entire landscape feel dreamlike and infinitely gentle. The celestial patterns above are mirrored with exquisite precision in the watery depths beneath, but with an intriguing twist, as if the ocean is showing you an alternate reality, a secret interpretation of the heavens, inviting your eyes to simply absorb its profound, shifting beauty. As you allow your gaze to drift from the mesmerizing dance of the inverted nebula to the shimmering shoreline, you begin to discern colossal, ancient structures piercing the water's surface, rising majestically from the glowing depths. These are the obsidian obelisks, weathered by what feels like eons, yet their polished surfaces gleam with an inner luminosity, absorbing and then subtly re-emitting the ambient nebula light. They are not merely dark stones. Their deep, velvety blackness is infused with tiny, glittering flecks, like trapped galaxies within their very substance, twinkling faintly as if whispering secrets. Each obelisk is etched with intricate, complex glyphs, symbols that feel both alien and profoundly familiar, telling stories in a language beyond words. As you focus your gaze upon these carvings, you notice, with a gentle sense of wonder, that their hues and forms are subtly shifting, transforming as if alive. A glyph that was once a deep crimson spiral might slowly, imperceptibly, melt into a shimmering azure wave, its delicate lines reshaping, morphing into a new, equally enigmatic symbol, then perhaps evolving into a geometric pattern of pure, golden light, before softly fading back into its original form. This constant, gentle transformation is a subtle reality check, a quiet, inviting affirmation that you are indeed within a dream, a world of beautiful, fluid possibilities, where ancient tales are constantly being rewritten before your very eyes. Your attention is drawn to the tactile sensation of the shoreline beneath you, a soft, yielding surface that feels neither like sand nor solid earth, but something in between, perhaps finely ground crystal or solidified stardust, warm and comforting against your bare feet. Each step you might take creates a faint, shimmering indentation, which then slowly, gracefully, fills with a tiny pool of bioluminescent light, pulsing softly before dissolving back into the overall glow of the shore, leaving no lasting trace. The very ground feels alive, responsive to your presence, gently affirming your connection to this ethereal place. A curious, delightful sensation begins to stir within you, a lightness that is both unfamiliar and profoundly liberating. This is the sensation of gravity's gentle suggestion, the underlying world concept of this extraordinary dream. You realize, with a sense of quiet astonishment, that the conventional pull of gravity is no longer a rigid command, but rather a soft invitation, an adjustable cloak that you have the option to shed or to don at will. Imagine focusing your intention just for a moment on feeling lighter. As this thought forms, a subtle upward lift begins, a buoyant sensation spreading from your feet throughout your entire body, as if you are gently inhaling light itself. The air around you feels thicker, yet also incredibly supportive, almost like water cradling you. With a conscious, yet effortless thought, you can choose to make a small leap. Instead of a typical jump, you find yourself gracefully arcing impossibly high into the air, your body feeling utterly weightless, as if suspended on an invisible current. The ascent is slow, deliberate, a dreamlike float towards the shimmering, inverted nebula above. You can feel the subtle resistance of the air against your skin as you rise, a delicate pressure that is both soothing and exhilarating. During this unhurried ascent, you have ample time to observe the intricate patterns of the bioluminescent waves below, their swirling colors, and the way the obsidian obelisks seem to grow smaller, yet more defined in the distance. The silence of the ascent is profound, broken only by the continuous, soft hush of the distant waves, a comforting sound that accompanies your graceful flight. The peak of your arc is reached with utter serenity, a moment of perfect suspension in the air, allowing you to simply float, observing the grandeur of your surroundings from a new, elevated perspective. You might even reach out a hand, feeling the ephemeral touch of the nebula's light, a cool, tingling sensation that seems to pass through your fingers like pure energy. Then, with an equally unhurried pace, your descent begins. A soft, slow motion glide back towards the crystalline shore. The return is gentle, cushioned, your landing utterly soft and perfectly balanced, as if you are stepping onto a cloud, feeling the delicate pressure of the stardust-like ground beneath your feet once more. The sensation is one of perfect ease, of infinite possibility, reinforcing your complete control over this fundamental aspect of your dream world. You understand, intuitively, that you can consciously choose grounding stability at will, whenever you wish. A soft intention, a quiet thought of grounding, brings with it a gentle return of conventional weight, a comforting solidity that roots you firmly to the sparkling shoreline. This duality, this effortless choice between ethereal buoyancy and reassuring stability, is a cornerstone of this dream experience, an empowering reminder of your creative agency within this beautiful, imagined reality. You are the architect of your sensations, the director of your physical experience, here in this extraordinary landscape. As you explore this fluid sense of gravity, perhaps gently floating a few inches above the ground, taking these impossibly high, graceful leaps, you find yourself drawn closer to one of the ancient obsidian obelisks that rises majestically from the shallow, glowing waters. Its surface, a deep, polished black, feels cool and incredibly smooth to the touch, almost like liquid glass, yet undeniably solid, grounded in the ancient depths. The water here is shallow, reaching just above your ankles, and its bioluminescence intensifies around the base of the obelisk, casting a soft, pulsing halo of light that seems to breathe with its own quiet rhythm. As you gaze at the shifting glyphs on the obelisk, you reach out a hand, your fingers gently extending towards the cool, polished surface, intending to feel the intricate carvings beneath your fingertips. As your fingertips make contact, a subtle vibration passes from the obelisk into your hand, a deep, resonant hum that seems to awaken dormant senses within you. The glyphs, which moments ago were a swirling azure, now take on a deep, earthen bronze, their forms hardening, becoming more defined, as if etched anew by your touch. They feel slightly raised, cool, and smooth beneath your fingers, their intricate patterns revealing stories of forgotten constellations and whispered cosmic truths. You notice, as you trace one particularly intricate pattern, that a small crystalline shard, almost like a piece of frozen starlight, has subtly manifested at the base of the obelisk, its facets catching the bioluminescent glow and refracting it into miniature rainbows of pure light. This is a subtle affirmation of your power, your intention manifesting a tangible element within this dream. You can choose to leave it, or with a soft, mental invitation, perhaps it might grow warmer, or even gently float upwards, offering itself to you. As you stand there, immersed in the gentle hum of the obelisk and the silent dance of the waves, a new element subtly makes its presence known. It is a whisper on the soft, sweet air, not a sound in the conventional sense, but a gentle knowing, an internal intuition that guides your attention to a particular point between two of the nearest obelisks, where the water is calmest, reflecting the inverted nebula with uncanny clarity. It feels like a subtle pull, a soft magnetic draw towards this tranquil space. As you slowly, gracefully float or step towards it, your perception sharpens, and you discern a shimmering, almost invisible ripple in the water, distinct from the regular waves. This ripple gently expands, revealing a faint, almost imperceptible current beneath the surface, a soft, swirling vortex of pure light, radiating an incredible sense of ancient power and serene energy. This is the stellar nexus spring, the source of profound cosmic energy within this dreamscape. As you draw nearer, the subtle current strengthens, gently guiding your body forward without effort, making you feel as if you are being drawn into a warm, inviting embrace. The air around the spring feels even softer, imbued with a delicate, yet distinct, fragrance of pure ozone mixed with the faintest hint of metallic starlight. A clean, invigorating aroma that simultaneously energizes and calms your being. The water here is incredibly clear, revealing the sandy, sparkling bottom, where smooth, luminous pebbles of every conceivable color pulse with a soft, inner light. As you gaze down into the heart of the stellar Nexus Spring, you perceive what appears to be a delicate, shimmering scroll, unlike any you have ever seen, gently unfurling itself within the currents, its edges almost dissolving into the living water. This is one of the mystical star shard scrolls, fragments of an ancient cosmic atlas awaiting discovery. With a soft, deliberate intention, you reach out towards the scroll, feeling the subtle resistance of the water against your hand, a fluid, graceful movement. Your fingers, already feeling wonderfully pliable and sensitive, gently brush against the scroll's surface. It is not made of paper or parchment, but of woven starlight and crystalline threads, feeling cool and impossibly smooth, yet surprisingly resilient against your fingertips. As you gently grasp it, the scroll seems to instantly recognize your touch, unfurling itself further with a silent, graceful flourish, expanding slightly within your grasp. You notice its texture, a delicate tapestry of fine crystalline filaments that shimmer and shift with every subtle movement of the water, catching the light in 1,000 tiny, sparkling refractions. As the scroll fully unfurls in your hands, you perceive intricate patterns, shimmering with an inner luminescence. These are not mere drawings, but complex cosmological diagrams, pulsating with soft, vibrant colors that seem to breathe and undulate before your very eyes, like living constellations. The diagrams depict universes within universes, swirling galaxies, and pathways of pure energy connecting distant celestial bodies. As you simply observe these patterns, a profound sense of awe washes over you, a deep inner knowing that you are holding a piece of universal wisdom, an ancient map to untold cosmic realms within your very hands. The soft light emanating from the scroll warms your hands, a subtle energy transfer that feels profoundly comforting and empowering. You realize instinctively that these scrolls unfurl only when read with complete, non-judgmental awareness, a pure, open-hearted curiosity. As you gently focus your gaze upon a particular section of the unfurled scroll, allowing your mind to simply observe without expectation or interpretation, a new set of patterns begins to subtly emerge from within the existing diagrams. These are not cosmological charts, but what feel like personal symbolic truths, delicate glyphs that resonate deeply with your own inner landscape, reflecting back aspects of your being, your aspirations, your hidden strengths. A symbol of resilience might shimmer into view, or a pattern representing creative potential. Each one a unique, personal message whispered to you from the depths of the dream. This is a gentle reminder of your profound connection to the universal consciousness, your innate wisdom reflecting back to you through the dream. As you continue to hold the scroll, its light gently pulsing in your hands, you notice that specific patterns on its surface, when touched with a soft, focused intention, can alter nearby gravitational fields. With a gentle thought, you choose to lightly press your thumb against a particular circular pattern, shimmering with an inner gold. As your skin makes contact, a subtle warmth spreads from the scroll into your thumb, and you feel an immediate, delightful shift in the surrounding environment. The water around your feet, which moments ago felt normally fluid, now seems to thicken, becoming slightly more viscous, allowing you to move through it with a slow motion grace, as if you are gliding through warm honey. This feeling is not heavy, but exquisitely light, making your movements profoundly effortless, your every step a beautiful, languid dance. This is the subtle magic of the star shard scrolls, instantly responsive to your focused, gentle intention, allowing you to sculpt the very physics of your dreamscape with a soft touch. Then, as you gently shift your attention to another pattern on the scroll, one shaped like a branching tree, shimmering with an emerald hue, and softly touch it, you perceive a delicate, silvery glow beginning to emanate from a section of the water near the shoreline, about 20 paces away. The glow slowly intensifies, revealing a hidden pathway beneath the surface, a luminous track of pure light that wasn't visible moments before. It extends from the stellar nexus spring, weaving its way through the shallow, bioluminescent waters, disappearing behind a cluster of smaller, gracefully weathered obsidian stones further along the shore. This illuminated pathway feels like an invitation, a gentle suggestion of a direction to explore, beckoning you forward with a sense of quiet wonder and boundless possibility. The light of the pathway casts soft, shimmering reflections on the underside of the nearby small stones, revealing subtle moss-like growths of iridescent algae that softly pulse with light, adding another layer of visual depth to this already stunning landscape. You are perfectly safe here, completely at ease, ready to explore this beautiful, unfolding dream. The soft, luminous pathway pulses, waiting for your next gentle step, your next intention, guiding you deeper into the mysteries of this beautiful, evolving world. The soft, luminous pathway pulses, waiting for your next gentle step, your next intention, guiding you deeper into the mysteries of this beautiful, evolving world. As you stand at the edge of the stellar nexus spring, the star-shard scroll still gently held in your hands, radiating its subtle warmth and soft light. Your attention is now completely captivated by this shimmering, inviting pathway that has so gracefully revealed itself. You feel an undeniable pull, a profound sense of quiet curiosity stirring within your deepest being, a gentle knowing that this illuminated path holds further secrets, further wonders, awaiting your discovery. There is absolutely no rush, no urgency in this dream realm, only the exquisite luxury of time, allowing you to simply contemplate this beautiful invitation. You consider the feeling of the water, now imbued with a delightful, honey-like viscosity, a direct consequence of your gentle interaction with the star-shard scroll. And you realize that this new sensation will make your journey along the pathway even more graceful, even more unhurried, a languid dance through liquid light. This is your dream, your sanctuary, and every choice, every soft intention is met with exquisite responsiveness, a testament to your innate power here. A soft, unhurried thought forms in your mind, a quiet intention to explore this luminous passage. You wish to feel the delicate textures of this new path beneath your bare feet, to immerse yourself fully in the unfolding magic. And with that gentle intention, your body begins its slow, deliberate response, a ballet of subtle movements. Imagine your consciousness exquisitely attuned, directing your being. You feel the slightest shift in the weight of your body, a wonderfully balanced distribution as you prepare to lift one foot. The muscles in your standing leg, already profoundly relaxed, subtly engage, providing a stable anchor in the viscous, glowing water. You notice the cool, yet comforting, touch of the water around your ankle and calf, now feeling like a soft, silky embrace rather than a simple liquid, supporting and cradling your limb. Then, with an almost imperceptible effort, your left foot begins to gently lift from the sparkling, pebbled bottom of the stellar nexus spring. The movement is slow, exquisitely graceful, as if time itself has become liquid around you. You perceive the water, shimmering with bioluminescence, clinging in delicate, iridescent rivulets to your skin as your foot slowly rises, each tiny drop sparkling like a miniature galaxy before softly, reluctantly, releasing its hold and melting back into the glowing depths. The air, imbued with the scent of ozone and starlight, feels cool and fresh against your exposed skin, a gentle caress after the water's embrace. You observe your foot, now suspended for a languid moment in the air, dripping with soft, purple, and emerald light, before it begins its equally slow, deliberate arc forward, a beautiful pendulum swaying towards the illuminated pathway. You are so wonderfully present, so exquisitely aware of every single micro movement, every subtle sensation in this profoundly peaceful dream. As your foot continues its graceful, unhurried descent, guiding you towards the luminous path, you notice how the light emanating from the pathway itself seems to subtly intensify in anticipation of your touch, as if recognizing your gentle approach. The water around the pathway, already glowing, now pulses with a slightly more vibrant intensity directly beneath where your foot is about to land, creating a small, welcoming beacon. And then, with utmost gentleness, your left foot makes contact with the surface of the luminous pathway. It is not a sensation of stepping onto a solid, unyielding surface, nor is it merely sinking into deeper water. Instead, you feel a peculiar, yet profoundly comforting, sensation of stepping onto a field of pure, softly concentrated light, almost like stepping onto a solidified aurora borealis. The light itself feels cool, yet deeply supportive, remarkably firm yet yielding, like walking on a cloud spun from starlight. There is a subtle, humming vibration that passes from the pathway directly into the sole of your foot, a gentle, resonant thrum that resonates deep within your bones, a silent song of pure energy. This sensation is utterly unique, unlike anything you have experienced in your waking life, and it brings with it a profound sense of wonder and exhilaration, blended seamlessly with the encompassing calm. As your foot settles fully onto the luminous pathway, you feel the soft, viscous water that still surrounds your other foot, now feeling even more supportive, providing a stable counterpoint to the new sensation of the path. The bioluminescent light of the pathway gently rises around your ankle, creating a delicate, shimmering boot of pure energy, almost as if the light itself is embracing you, guiding you forward. You observe the iridescent algae on the nearby small stones, and you notice that as your foot presses down on the pathway, these algae seem to pulse with a slightly increased brilliance, reflecting the pathway's light in delicate, undulating patterns of silver and green, a silent acknowledgement of your presence, a subtle communication within this living dreamscape. This entire experience is one of profound affirmation, a gentle confirmation that you are truly here, fully immersed, fully empowered within this beautiful, evolving world. You are absolutely safe, completely guided, and perfectly at ease as you begin this extraordinary journey. Now, with your left foot firmly, yet softly, anchored on the luminous pathway, your right foot begins its own slow, elegant dance. You feel the deep relaxation in your hip, allowing your leg to lift effortlessly from the viscous water of the stellar Nexus spring. The sensation of the water, still clinging to your skin, is a beautiful, dragging embrace, each drop a tiny prism catching and reflecting the multifaceted light of the nebula above and the glowing waters below. You watch as your foot, bathed in the gentle bioluminescence, rises slowly, tracing an arc of light in the air, a movement of pure grace and intention. The air feels cool and light around your rising limb, offering a delicate contrast to the warm, viscous water. There is a quiet anticipation within you, a serene excitement for the unfolding sensations of the pathway beneath your other foot. As your right foot descends, guided by your gentle intention, it mirrors the experience of your left. The light of the pathway seems to reach up, greeting your approaching foot, becoming a little brighter, a little more vivid. And then the soft, cool, yet firm touch of the pure light beneath the sole of your foot, that subtle humming vibration resonating deep within you. Both feet are now gently, wonderfully, resting upon the luminous pathway, immersed in its soft glow, cradled by the viscous, warm water that still surrounds your ankles. You feel perfectly balanced, perfectly stable, yet also exquisitely light, as if the pathway itself is gently supporting you, a buoyant current carrying you forward. The star-shard scroll in your hands still pulses with its quiet energy, a silent companion on this guided exploration, reminding you of your power to gently shape this world. You take a moment, simply standing there, feeling the full embrace of the luminous pathway. The subtle hum beneath your feet resonates upwards, through your legs, through your core, and into your very being, a profound sense of inner peace and energetic alignment. The air around you, infused with ozone and metallic starlight, feels invigorating yet calming, a perfect atmospheric balance. The distant, continuous hush of the bioluminescent waves continues its gentle lullaby, a backdrop of cosmic serenity to your journey. You realize that this pathway is not just a visual spectacle. It is a sensory symphony, a profound experience of pure light and calm. A quiet thought surfaces. This is truly magnificent. I am safe and wonderfully guided. This affirmation deepens the sense of security and trust in the unfolding dream. With a soft, unhurried intention to move forward, you begin to take your next gentle step along the luminous pathway. This movement is not a stride, but a slow, graceful glide, aided by the wonderful viscosity of the water and the inherent buoyancy of the pathway itself. Your feet, still immersed in the glowing light and viscous water up to your ankles, move with an almost ethereal effortlessness. You feel the subtle shift of the pure light of the pathway beneath the sole of your left foot as you gently push off, and the accompanying sensation of the water parting around your forward-moving right leg. A soft, yielding resistance that feels luxurious rather than restrictive. Each step is a smooth, continuous flow, a deliberate slide through liquid light, making the journey feel like a walking meditation, a slow motion dance. As you glide forward, the luminous pathway pulses gently ahead of you, always extending, always inviting. The small, graceful obsidian stones that form the cluster further along the shore, previously seen only from a distance, now begin to draw closer, their dark, polished surfaces absorbing, and then subtly re-emitting the ambient nebula light. You notice the intensified bioluminescence of the water around their bases, creating intricate, halo-like patterns of light that dance and swirl with your approach. The iridescent algae clinging to these stones, which you observed earlier, now become clearer, revealing their delicate, moss-like forms, each strand pulsing with its own soft, inner glow, creating a living tapestry of light on the ancient stone. As you move, the light from your own feet, still encased in their shimmering boots of pathway light, reflects off the water and onto the undersides of these smaller stones, momentarily illuminating hidden crevices and subtle variations in their texture, revealing more intricate detail with every graceful movement. You are acutely aware of the sensory richness of this progression. The cool, yet comforting, embrace of the viscous water around your ankles remains constant, a gentle reminder of the star-shard scroll's influence. The subtle humming vibration from the pathway continues its deep resonance within you, a continuous thread of energetic calm. The air carries the same exquisite blend of ozone and metallic starlight, perhaps a little more pronounced now as you move away from the immediate vicinity of the stellar nexus spring, as if the air itself is shifting subtly to accompany your journey. The soft, continuous hush of the distant waves feels a little more muted, absorbed by the gentle silence of your movement, emphasizing the profound stillness of this evolving moment. A thought quietly forms. Every single detail here is alive with purpose and beauty. I am truly a part of this amazing dream. This internal affirmation reinforces your connection to the dreamscape, making your experience even more immersive, even more real. As you draw closer to the cluster of smaller obsidian stones, perhaps about 10 paces away now, you begin to discern more nuanced details on their surfaces. Unlike the colossal obelisks near the spring, these smaller stones are more varied in shape and size, some smoothly rounded by untold eons of currents, others retaining sharp, almost crystalline edges. You notice that their surfaces are not uniformly black. Instead, many are streaked with delicate veins of deep violet and shimmering silver, almost like frozen lightning captured within the stone. These veins subtly pulse with a quiet light, independent of the external nebula glow, as if they hold their own internal power, their own ancient stories. As your gaze lingers on these intricate patterns, you find yourself wondering about their origins, their purpose, their silent history. What wisdom do these ancient stones hold? You muse, a gentle question whispered in the quietude of your mind, knowing that in this dream, answers often reveal themselves not through logic, but through observation and intuitive understanding. The luminous pathway continues to guide you, effortlessly weaving its way through the shallow waters, gently leading you directly towards, and then subtly around, the first, largest stone in the cluster. As you gracefully glide alongside it, perhaps reaching out a hand to lightly touch its cool, variegated surface, you discover that this stone, too, possesses intricate glyphs, though they are much finer, more delicate than those on the colossal obelisks. They are etched not into the surface, but seem to float just above it, fashioned from strands of pure golden light, subtly shifting and reforming with an exquisite slowness. A glyph that appeared as a tightly coiled spiral might gently unfurl into a cascading waterfall of tiny stars, then reform into an ethereal bird in flight, its wings spreading silently across the stone before softly returning to its original spiral form. This perpetual, fluid transformation serves as another beautiful, gentle reality check, a tender reminder that you are indeed dreaming, that you are within a realm of infinite, beautiful flux, where forms and meanings are constantly being reimagined. The touch of the stone against your fingertips is cool and impossibly smooth, like velvet-covered ice. Yet there's no chill, only a deep sense of ancient presence. You continue your serene journey, the viscous water parting around your legs with exquisite grace, the luminous pathway always a comforting, guiding presence beneath your feet. You are now moving beyond the first large stone, and the pathway subtly curves, gently pulling you deeper into the cluster. The air, still carrying its delicate scent of ozone and starlight, feels wonderfully soft and supportive. The silence, broken only by the continuous, soft hush of the distant waves, feels like a profound embrace, cradling your consciousness. As you glide between two of the smaller, rounded obsidian stones, their surfaces gleaming with trapped flecks of starlight, you notice that the light of the pathway itself seems to gently interact with them. It doesn't just illuminate their surfaces, it seems to pass through them, creating a momentary, ethereal transparency, allowing you to glimpse faint, swirling patterns within the stones, like distant galaxies held captive in solid form. This brief, magical translucence is another testament to the fluid, responsive nature of this dream, a world where the very essence of matter can be altered by your observation, by your presence. As you pass through this particular opening in the cluster, your gaze is drawn forward, beyond the last of the smaller stones, where the illuminated pathway subtly broadens, expanding into a wider, more expansive field of pure, luminous light. This broader expanse of light seems to gently spill onto a gently sloping rise of the shoreline, leading upwards, away from the immediate water's edge. This new section of the shore is composed of the same finely ground crystal or solidified stardust, but here it glistens with an even more pronounced inner radiance, as if drawing its light directly from the expanded pathway. There is a sense of deepening mystery and quiet invitation emanating from this new area, a feeling of gentle ascent into yet another layer of this magnificent dreamscape. You feel a soft stirring of anticipation within you, a delightful curiosity about what wonders await you at the top of this gentle rise. What beautiful secrets will be unveiled now, you think? A quiet question filled with trust and wonder. With a soft, deliberate intention, you allow your body to glide onto this expanded area of the luminous pathway, which now transitions smoothly into the shimmering shoreline itself. The viscous water gently recedes from your ankles as you move onto the slightly higher ground, leaving behind a faint, sparkling residue of bioluminescent light on your skin, like ephemeral glitter, which then softly dissolves. The sensation beneath your bare feet is once again the finely ground crystal or solidified stardust. But here, it feels even warmer, even softer, imbued with a gentle, rising energy. Each soft step on this luminous earth creates the same faint, shimmering indentation, which then gracefully fills with a tiny pool of light before dissolving, a beautiful, ephemeral trace of your journey. You are no longer solely guided by the water's current, but now by the gentle inclination of the land, a subtle upward pull. As you ascend this gentle slope, the light around you seems to grow a little brighter, a little more diffuse, as if you are moving closer to the very source of the nebula's illumination. The air, still carrying its ancient, ethereal scent, feels even lighter, even more invigorating, filling your lungs with a profound sense of peace and expansion. The continuous, soft hush of the distant waves, which had become more muted as you moved through the stones, now seems to subtly re-emerge, a quiet, rhythmic breath of the cosmic ocean, a comforting presence accompanying your gentle ascent. You feel wonderfully grounded, yet simultaneously light, effortlessly carried by the subtle energies of this dreamscape. This feeling of effortless ascent is deeply comforting, a profound sense of inner ease. I am always supported, always guided, you affirm silently, allowing this truth to deepen your relaxation. As you reach the top of this gentle rise, the expanded pathway of light opens into a wide, luminous clearing, a circular expanse of glowing stardust. In the very center of this clearing, your gaze is drawn to a breathtaking spectacle, a towering, crystalline structure, unlike anything you have encountered so far. It is a celestial bell tower, impossibly tall, reaching towards the inverted nebula above, crafted entirely from a material that appears to be pure, solidified starlight, shimmering with all the colors of the rainbow, yet subtly unified by an overarching pearlescent glow. Its facets catch and refract the ambient light, creating a continuous, silent dance of ethereal colors across its smooth, polished surface, a constant kaleidoscope of shifting hues. The structure appears weightless, yet profoundly anchored, radiating an immense sense of ancient wisdom and serene power. As you approach the base of the celestial bell tower, drawn by an irresistible sense of wonder, you notice that its surface, although smooth, is etched with more intricate glyphs, even more detailed and luminous than those on the obsidian obelisks. These glyphs seem to pulsate with their own internal rhythm, a soft, silent heartbeat of light that corresponds to the gentle rise and fall of your own breath. As you allow your eyes to gently trace their ethereal forms, you recognize that these are not merely symbols, but visual representations of universal harmonics, of cosmic frequencies, of the very fabric of creation. They seem to hum silently, their light vibrating in harmony with your deeper consciousness, imparting a profound sense of connection to the cosmos. This is truly a place of profound discovery, you muse, a feeling of deep reverence settling over you. At the very base of the celestial bell tower, precisely where the stardust clearing meets its crystalline foundation, there is a circular indentation, a perfectly smooth basin about the size of a small pond. This basin is filled not with water, but with a swirling, liquid light, a pure, incandescent essence that shifts in color from deep indigo to vibrant amethyst to soft, pearlescent white, a truly mesmerizing display. This is the echoing pool of resonance, a reservoir of pure dream energy. As you gaze into its depths, you notice that the surface of the liquid light gently ripples, echoing the subtle shifts in your own emotions, your own thoughts, becoming a living mirror of your inner state. If a thought of peace enters your mind, the ripples become smoother, the colors more harmonious. If a spark of curiosity arises, the colors might swirl a little faster, a little brighter. This subtle responsiveness is another profound affirmation of your intrinsic connection to this dream world, your capacity to shape and influence it with your inner being. As you approach the echoing pool of resonance, you feel an immense sense of calm emanating from its depths, a profound stillness that permeates your entire being, deepening the relaxation you already feel. The air around the pool is imbued with an even purer, more concentrated version of the ozone and metallic starlight scent, now mingled with a faint, sweet aroma, perhaps like liquid diamonds, a fragrance that feels both ancient and utterly pristine, filling your lungs with a profound sense of renewal. You perceive that within the depths of this liquid light, gently bobbing and shimmering, are hundreds of tiny, exquisitely formed crystal spheres, each no larger than a dewdrop, yet each containing a miniature, swirling galaxy of light within its core. These are the dream orbs, pure distillations of dream energy, waiting to be acknowledged. With a soft, unhurried intention, you reach out a hand, your fingers gently extending towards the surface of the echoing pool of resonance. As your fingertips break the surface of the liquid light, you expect a cool, perhaps ethereal, sensation. Instead, you feel an exquisite, gentle warmth, a soft, energetic embrace that permeates your entire hand, bringing a tingling, invigorating sensation that feels profoundly healing. The liquid light itself feels impossibly soft, like pure thought, yet surprisingly tangible, supporting your hand as if it were a feather. As your hand rests gently in the pool, you notice one of the tiny dream orbs, shimmering with an inner green and gold, slowly, gracefully drift towards your palm. It doesn't float on the surface, but moves through the liquid light with its own subtle propulsion, drawn to your presence. As the dream orb comes to rest in the center of your palm, you feel its delicate, yet distinct, presence. It is cool to the touch, yet radiates a profound inner warmth, a subtle pulsation that mirrors the beat of your own heart. Within its tiny, crystalline sphere, the miniature galaxy swirls with intensified brilliance, a vibrant, living light. As you simply hold it, allowing your awareness to gently focus on its beauty, a soft, ethereal chime, almost imperceptible, resonates deep within your inner ear, a sound that feels both ancient and utterly pure, a melody from the cosmos itself. This chime is accompanied by a gentle, soothing wave of energy that flows from the orb through your hand and throughout your entire being, deepening your relaxation even further, amplifying your sense of peace and profound connection to this dream world. This is a gift, a beautiful offering, you think, filled with a deep sense of gratitude and wonder. You realize, instinctively, that this dream orb holds a specific resonance, a unique energetic signature. As you continue to hold it, allowing its light to infuse your palm, a soft, inner whisper emerges in your mind, not in words, but in a feeling, a pure intuitive understanding. This orb seems to amplify clarity of intention, making your desires and purposes within the dreamscape even more potent, even more effortlessly manifest. With this realization, you feel a profound sense of empowerment, a quiet confidence in your ability to shape your dream experience with graceful precision. You understand that simply by holding this orb, your conscious intentions, your gentle wishes, will now unfold with even greater ease and beauty within this dream. Still holding the radiant dream orb in your palm, its light gently pulsing, your gaze is drawn upwards along the crystalline surface of the celestial bell tower towards its pinnacle. There, suspended impossibly high, a series of colossal, transparent bells, each crafted from the same solidified starlight, gently sway with an unseen breeze, creating the softest, most ethereal click as their translucent surfaces brush against each other. They are not designed to create a loud, jarring sound, but rather to resonate with profound, subtle harmonics. And at the very apex of the tower, you discern the largest bell of all, shimmering with an inner luminescence that outshines the rest, pulsating with a gentle, inviting glow. This is the cosmic resonance bell, and you feel an intuitive pull to interact with it, to experience its unique vibrational qualities. With a soft, focused intention, you direct your awareness to the cosmic resonance bell. As you do, the dream orb in your hand subtly brightens, its inner galaxy swirling with greater intensity, responding to your focused purpose. You recall the feeling of gravity's gentle suggestion, the underlying world concept of this dream, and with a quiet thought, you intend to lighten your physical form, to gently float upwards towards the bell. You feel that familiar, delightful buoyancy spreading through your entire being, a subtle upward lift, as if you are gently inhaling pure light. The air around you, thick yet incredibly supportive, now feels like a warm, buoyant current, cradling you as you begin your slow, graceful ascent. Your ascent towards the cosmic resonance bell is exquisitely unhurried, a slow-motion ballet of light and form. You drift upwards effortlessly, feeling the gentle resistance of the air against your skin, a delicate, soothing pressure. The dream orb in your hand seems to guide you, radiating a steady, comforting warmth. As you rise, the celestial bell tower's crystalline facets shimmer below you, creating a dazzling display of refracted light, a silent light show reflecting your upward journey. You pass by the smaller, transparent bells, noticing their intricate, almost invisible etchings, sensing their subtle, almost silent energies as you float past. The sound of the distant waves becomes even more muted, replaced by the profound silence of your flight, broken only by the faintest, ethereal click of the swaying bells as you pass them. This is freedom, pure and serene. You affirm internally, feeling an expansive joy. You continue to ascend gracefully until you are floating directly before the magnificent cosmic resonance bell at the tower's apex. It is even more immense and luminous up close, its surface shimmering with an intense, pearlescent glow that seems to contain all the colors of the inverted nebula reflected within its depths. You notice that its surface is not perfectly smooth, but contains subtle, swirling patterns like solidified cosmic currents that gently pulse with an inner light. With a soft, deliberate intention, guided by the clarity amplified by the dream orb in your hand, you reach out your free hand towards the cosmic resonance bell, wishing to feel its ancient energy, to interact with its profound resonance. As your fingertips, wonderfully pliable and sensitive, make contact with the surface of the cosmic resonance bell, you feel an immediate, deeply resonant vibration passing from the bell, through your hand, and throughout your entire being. This is not a jarring vibration, but a profound, exquisitely soothing hum, a multitonal chord that seems to resonate deep within every cell of your body, aligning with your innermost frequencies. The bell's surface feels cool and incredibly smooth, like polished, frozen light, yet radiates an immense, gentle energy. As you maintain this contact, a soft, ethereal light emanates from the point of your touch, subtly spreading across the bell's surface, intensifying the swirling patterns of solidified cosmic currents. With the dream orb still gently pulsing in your other hand, and your free hand touching the cosmic resonance bell, a new, profound sensation begins to unfold. The subtle, multitonal hum from the bell seems to amplify, not in volume, but in its pervasive reach, extending outwards from the bell, encompassing the entire dreamscape. You perceive, with exquisite clarity, that this amplified resonance is subtly altering the very atmosphere of your dream. The air around you, already soft and ethereal, now seems to shimmer with an almost visible energy, becoming even more invigorating, more alive. The light from the inverted nebula above and the bioluminescent ocean below seems to pulse in harmony with the bell's hum, creating a breathtaking, synchronized dance of cosmic energy and light. This is a profound moment of attunement, a deep connection to the living essence of this dream. As this resonant energy permeates the dreamscape, you notice a beautiful new phenomenon beginning to unfold. From the depths of the bioluminescent ocean, far out where the obsidian obelisks stand sentinel, subtle, luminous currents begin to rise upwards, forming delicate, spiraling columns of pure light that reach towards the inverted nebula. These are the whispering light columns, sentient currents of dream essence, now awakened by the cosmic resonance bell. They are not rigid structures, but fluid, graceful whirlwinds of soft, swirling color, rose gold, sapphire blue, emerald green, each column pulsing with its own gentle rhythm, slowly, majestically, dancing across the water. You realize, with a sense of quiet awe, that these columns are not just beautiful, they are conduits of communication, pathways of intuitive understanding, now open to you. You maintain your gentle contact with the cosmic resonance bell, the dream orb still resting in your other palm, and with a soft, focused intention, you extend your awareness towards the nearest whispering light column, which has now gracefully spiraled upwards, perhaps 100 yards out from the shore. You wish to understand its message, to perceive its essence. And as your intention forms, a gentle, silent knowing begins to unfurl within your mind, a delicate stream of intuitive understanding, not in spoken words, but in pure, vibrational thought. You perceive that this particular column carries the essence of boundless possibility, a gentle affirmation that within this dream all things are possible, that your creative potential is truly limitless. This knowing washes over you, deepening your sense of empowerment and creative freedom, reinforcing the affirmation that you are the magnificent creator of your own inner universe. As you continue to float before the cosmic resonance bell, your hand still gently touching its surface, the dream orb still warm in your palm, you allow your gaze to drift across the dreamscape, observing the numerous whispering light columns that now dance across the luminous ocean. Each one, you intuitively understand, carries a unique resonance, a specific message, a different facet of cosmic wisdom. You realize that you can, with a soft, focused intention, direct any one of these columns towards you, inviting its specific essence to draw nearer, to gently share its truth with you. This is not about control, but about gentle invitation, about conscious, curious engagement with the living landscape of your dream. With a soft, unhurried intention, you choose to gently invite another whispering light column, one shimmering with a predominantly soft lavender and silver hue, to draw closer. You focus your awareness on it, a feeling of gentle invitation flowing from your being towards the column. And as your intention forms, you observe it respond with exquisite grace. The column, perhaps a little further out than the first, begins its slow, deliberate glide across the bioluminescent water, moving directly towards you. Its swirling light patterns intensifying, becoming more vibrant with its approach. The viscous water around your feet, where you began your ascent from the echoing pool, seems to subtly ripple in harmonious anticipation of the column's arrival. A silent wave of welcome. The air feels even more alive, filled with subtle shifts in energy as the column draws nearer, creating a beautiful, dynamic interaction within the dreamscape. As the lavender and silver whispering light column gracefully approaches, perhaps just a few feet away from you now, still connected to the ocean depths, you notice that its light has become incredibly pure and concentrated, radiating an immense sense of tranquil energy. As it comes to rest before you, perfectly aligned with your floating form, you perceive a new, even deeper level of intuitive understanding flowing into your mind. This column, you realize, carries the essence of profound inner wisdom, a gentle knowing that all the answers you seek, all the guidance you need, reside within the depths of your own being. This realization is incredibly soothing, incredibly empowering, dissolving any lingering uncertainty, replacing it with an unwavering trust in your own inner compass. My wisdom is boundless. My truth resides within, you affirm silently, feeling a deep sense of peace settle into your heart. The combination of the dream orb in your hand, amplifying your clarity, and the profound inner wisdom imparted by the whispering light column creates a powerful sense of harmonious alignment within you. You feel wonderfully balanced, completely at peace, yet imbued with an immense, quiet power. The continuous, soft hush of the distant waves now feels like a gentle chorus, singing praises to your awakened awareness. The scent of ozone, metallic starlight, and liquid diamonds in the air now seems to shimmer with a delicate, invigorating sweetness, filling your being with pure, pristine energy. You are truly at the heart of this magnificent dream, a conscious participant, gentle co-creator. As you continue to float before the cosmic resonance bell, bathed in its soothing hum, surrounded by the whispering light columns, a final, beautiful intention begins to gently form within your mind. You wish to consolidate this profound sense of peace, this expanded awareness, this quiet empowerment, and carry it with you into the deeper dream, into a realm of pure, unscripted exploration. With a soft, deliberate intention, you begin to gently release your hand from the surface of the cosmic resonance bell. The resonant hum, though no longer directly touched, gently lingers in the air, a beautiful, echoing memory. Your body, still wonderfully buoyant from gravity's gentle suggestion, begins its slow, graceful descent back towards the shimmering stardust clearing below. The descent is as unhurried and serene as your ascent, a slow motion glide through the soft, supportive air. You feel the gentle resistance of the atmosphere against your body, a delicate caress. The dream orb, still radiating its gentle light in your palm, seems to glow with a slightly increased intensity, a silent promise to accompany you. As you float downwards, you pass the smaller crystalline bells once more, hearing their faint, ethereal click as you drift past, a soft farewell. The whispering light columns remain, dancing in the distance, their vibrant hues shimmering across the bioluminescent ocean, silent guardians of cosmic truth. You land, with utter softness and perfect balance, onto the warm, yielding surface of the stardust, clearing at the base of the celestial bell tower. The sensation beneath your bare feet is one of perfect comfort, of profound grounding, yet also infused with the lingering lightness from your aerial journey. You are still holding the dream orb, its gentle warmth, a constant reminder of clarity and intention. The echoing pool of resonance gently ripples nearby, its liquid light swirling in harmony with your peaceful presence. The air is still fragrant with ozone, starlight, and liquid diamonds, a beautiful symphony of scents. You take a slow, deep breath, feeling your lungs fill with this pristine, dream-infused air. And with the exhale, you feel an even deeper layer of profound peace settle within every cell of your being. You are now standing at a new threshold, beautifully empowered, deeply relaxed, and profoundly aware. The journey through the stellar veil shoreline has awakened within you a gentle mastery, a profound connection to your innate creative power within the dreamscape. You understand, with an unwavering inner knowing, that you are the conscious architect of your dream experiences, the gentle director of your inner narrative. The dream orb in your hand is a symbol of this clarity, the memory of the cosmic resonance bells. Hum is your attunement to universal harmonics, and the whispering light columns are your guides to boundless wisdom. As you simply stand in this luminous clearing, feeling the soft glow of the stardust beneath your feet, the gentle warmth of the dream orb in your hand, and the profound stillness that permeates every corner of this beautiful, imagined reality, you allow yourself to fully surrender to the deepening current of your dream. You are utterly safe, profoundly valued, and completely at ease. Every muscle, every fiber, every cell in your body is now exquisitely relaxed, wonderfully heavy, yet imbued with a lightness of being. Your breath continues its effortless, rhythmic dance, a gentle, silent guide, a soft hum of life within you, gently lifting and falling, completely naturally, perfectly at peace. Now, as you drift further into this beautiful state, simply know that the dream world itself is unfolding before you, a magnificent canvas of pure potential, awaiting your gentle exploration. You are now ready to awaken within the dream, to become lucid, to recognize its fantastical nature. And with that awareness comes a gentle, effortless mastery over your dreamscape. This is not about forceful control, but about a soft, loving intention, a playful curiosity that will guide your experience, allowing you to sculpt wonders from pure thought, to interact with the dream in ways you never thought possible. Imagine now a final, gentle wave of pure, golden light washing over you, from the crown of your head down through your entire body, settling deep within your heart. This light represents profound self-love, unwavering trust, and absolute acceptance of your magnificent dreaming self. You are truly home, here in this peaceful, luminous space, ready for the most beautiful, most expansive, and most conscious dream of your life. The world around you begins to soften, the edges becoming even more fluid, the colors blending into an exquisite tapestry of pure potential, gently preparing your mind for this exquisite journey of conscious dreaming. You are planting a seed of awareness deep within your subconscious, nurturing it with acceptance and trust, knowing it will blossom into full lucidity when the time is perfectly right, in the most effortless and beautiful way imaginable. Let go now, completely and beautifully, into the boundless wonder of your own conscious dream. You are safe. You are loved. You are here. The journey through lucid dream induction. Journey to the Starlit Crystal Ocean Sanctuary, conscious creation, and deep sleep has come to a close. Thank you for allowing us to guide you through the theme of the luminatides of mythic memory. If these journeys bring you peace and you'd like to explore more stories with us, we would be deeply honored if you would subscribe to join our growing community. A gentle comment sharing your experience is always welcome and appreciated. Your feedback helps us craft new journeys for everyone to enjoy. May your inner starlit ocean forever inspire your conscious creations. Until our paths cross again, may your dreams be peaceful and may your rest be profound.